we have on this particular story.
So right now we are at Pala village in Karachuonyo constituency, just in front of the gate of the immediate former member of parliament for Karachuonyo constituency, Engineer James Rege, whose home yesterday evening was raided by a group of youth who were determined to set this house on fire and raise it down. And as you can see, the damage that has been done at the main entrance of this particular homestead, we are told that a group of youth of about more than 100, according to the eyewitnesses whom we've spoken to, and the security officers here, say more than 100 youth walked into this front gate yesterday evening at around 5 p.m, determined to break down these doors and gain entrance into this homestead. Now, they were accusing the former member of parliament of getting election materials into this particular constituency and hiding those particular electoral materials at his homestead here in Karachuonyo constituency. Now, he called in police, and police were able to disperse the crowd, and shots were fired, and unfortunately 4 people were shot, and one of them passed away, a 20-year-old whom we've identified as Victor Muga, who passed away yesterday evening. But just to get and gain more perspective in this regards, I am now joined by James Rege's older brother, who will narrate to us perhaps what happened and what led up to the incidents of yesterday evening. Thank you so much for speaking to KTN News. I'm sure as a family you're shaken, you're rattled. Talk to us. What happened?
Thank you very much. Actually, we are very shaken, very rattled. At about 5, as you say, I was at my home, which is facing the road from Pala. I had a commotion coming from that. When I looked, I saw a vehicle which I suspected was a government vehicle, police vehicle also. But it was moving at a snail speed, and a big mob was following. I didn't know what was happening. They were they tried, as I could see, trying to send tear gas canisters, which did not deter these people. The vehicle was moving very slowly, and I suspected I didn't know what was wrong. They came, they passed at the gate of my brother, I assumed, because I could know what is happening there. I had the mob, some people trying to break the gate. And I asked the security who were there, and they said, these people are breaking the gate, they want to burn the home. And I said, for what? Because they suspect the materials are there, voting materials. At that point, things went silent. I think the Askaris, they were firing in the air, firing in the air. When it went silent, I had some people come back to start breaking the mabatis, the roadside mabatis. Because of fear, I didn't move out. But that's what I had. Later, I heard that they had broken my brother's gate. They tried to enter, but they were repulsed by the security. And some fires were shot. I don't know what happened thereafter. Later, this morning, I'm hearing that some people were shot.
All right. Is it, in your estimation, could you term this as a politically instigated event, considering your brother is one of the leaders in this particular region who defected to the Jubilee Party?
Must have been politically instigated, because why not? They know my brother is not supporting the NASA or something, but this is a free country. He can support a donkey, support anybody else he wants. But that does not mean his home can be invaded. He didn't do anything wrong. In fact, even since these things started, my brother has not spoken against even Raila or anybody else. He's a quiet politician, minding his own business. As to why this could happen, I don't know. And we are really traumatized. I feel too bad.
All right, thank you so much, sir, for your opinion in that regard. Well, Michael, that is the former member of parliament's elder brother who was giving his side of the account as to the events that took place yesterday. It's important to note that Honorable James Rege was not at his house during the time of the attack, and aside from the injuries of the youth who had actually stormed this particular residence, inside nobody got injured. Now, security personnel have since set camp here, and Michael, it's not the first time we are told that the youth tried to gain entry into this particular homestead. Now, the day before the election, on the 25th of October, we are told that the same crowd of youth had actually come to this particular premise. They were pushed back by security apparatus, and Engineer James Rege himself and his family believe that the events of yesterday and the night before are politically instigated, and we are told that the members of County Assembly in this particular area are believed to have been the ones to organize that particular crowd. Now, the night before, the MCAs were allowed entry to inspect the grounds to ensure that no foreign or IEBC materials were within this particular residence, after which they left. But yesterday evening, they returned, and unfortunately, that confrontation has led to the loss of